Kelly Johnson with IREP Junk Removal. Sorry, I did not mention your company earlier, Devron, so I won't make that mistake again. IREP LLC is an Austin-based woman-owned junk removal service, prioritizes recycling, donating, and reducing landfill waste, offering diverse property cleanup solutions and supporting local nonprofits. Welcome, Kelly.
What you gonna do with all that junk? Hi, I'm Kelly Johnson, owner and founder of IREP Junk Removal. My superpower, I recycle everything possible. So let me ask you a question. How many people here, when someone asked you when you were little, what are you gonna do when you grow up? How many said they were gonna haul junk? Just you and me, huh? All right, just kidding. I was a theater major. I was gonna be an actress, so naturally, I ended up in the restaurant business for 22 years. What a wasteful industry that is. The amount of food that we waste on a daily basis in the restaurant business is appalling. So I moved over into property management. Guess what? Lots of waste there too. It's just in the form of big, bulky furniture items that are left behind when people move, when they purge, when they downsize, and unfortunately, when they die. So I decided to do something about it. I formed IREP. It's a one-stop sustainable shop for the individual consumer, but more importantly, the property managers and the realtors in the Austin, Texas area. We service residential and commercial, and all these logos here in the middle are just a fraction of the nonprofits that we take those items to on a weekly basis. So what's the market opportunity for a junk hauler in Austin, Texas? Austin apartment construction was the third highest in the nation in 2023. We're the fourth largest city in Texas, the 10th largest city in the US. We have a metro population of over 2 million people. 55% of those are renters, the big cause of a lot of this waste. All those black spots there on the map are apartment complexes that we already service. Our ideal customer are those apartment complexes. We're looking to take over that entire map and expand into other Texas cities. Who are we servicing currently? So in the last 12 months, we have had over 400 unique customers. 49 of those have been apartment complexes, and 25 of those apartment complexes use us either weekly, twice a week, or 3 times a week. 56% of our revenue comes from apartment complexes. Big news in 2024, we just found out 6 weeks ago, IREP just secured a 5-year, $12 million contract for the city of Austin. We will be hauling all their junk. So what does that mean for our growth? So when I went full-time in this business in 2016, we did $136,000. We are slated to do $1 million this year with over $100,000 in profits. How do we do it? Well, we identify the problem at the complexes. We walk in and give them an estimate to remove it, and then we watch their sticker shock reaction because so many people don't understand how much it really costs to remove these things. But we offer them a budget-friendly, flat-rate subscription and lock them in for a year, and then we pay them to refer us to other properties. So we have 4 revenue streams. The bulk is the bulk. We haul off bulk removal 75%. We also have a grounds service that we do for these apartment complexes. It keeps us busy during slow season. We just added valet trash late last year. And then that gray sliver that you see is our resale income that we're looking to multiply by 10 times this year. Side note, 54% of our revenue is subscription and contract based. So what do our 5-year projections look like? So we're slated to do $1 million this year. With this contract and all the extra exposure, we're looking at $3 million by 2028, which will give us over $100,000 in profit. So who's going to do this with me? This is my team. Nicole and Aslan are all things customers. They acquire them, they take care of them. They are both very focused, very detail-oriented, and very task-oriented. Daphne is the most resourceful person on my team. She finds homes for every single thing that we save from the landfill. And Chip has 20 years of maintenance for apartments under his belt, so he can navigate an apartment complex like no other, which is why he is my director of field operations. This is just a few of the awards that we've won and been nominated for over the years, but my favorite is Austin Gives. We are a part of this organization that pledges 1% back to the nonprofits in the Austin area. Last year, we did 2.16 of our revenue back to nonprofits. So when I started this business, my dream was to open my own thrift shop, and it's happening this year in June. Very excited. So what we're looking for, revenue-based funding or line of credit totaling $150,000. 14 of that is going to be for a new website to promote that. $100,000 for 2 new sales reps to get us to expand a lot quicker than we have been. $30,000 for marketing and advertising for both our junk hauling services and our resale shop, and $6,000 to add another trailer to our fleet. With these additions, this will definitely triple our revenue over the next 3 to 4 years, and that is what I'm going to do with all that junk. Wow. Thank you.
Who's your biggest competitor?
So our biggest competitor is 1-800-GOT-JUNK and Junk Luggers. I actually...
Austin, like AmVets, Goodwill, all those places?
For thrift shops?
No. AmVets picks up stuff in San Diego.
Oh, right.
Is there an AmVets or a vet?
There's paralyzed veterans, but they're very limited to what they'll pick up. Same with Salvation Army as well. And these are our competitors for junk haulers.
In 2020, when I was cleaning out my mother-in-law's house for 5 months and had to throw out basically 5 tremendous, big, whatever, things.
Dumpsters?
Dumpsters, I would have needed you. So I totally get the need here.
Yeah.
Because it was like, this, this goes to this place. So terrific and really a fun presentation. Now I want to come to your store. And, thank you.
You're invited. Yes?
Solid presentation, but I have questions about your capital assets, and it's the first time I've seen a picture of a truck there, and how that factors into your ongoing operating costs going forward.
Yeah.
You've got to have some pretty hefty fixed costs, so the ask is for mostly other stuff.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we currently have 5 trucks. We use 3 every day, and we have 2 backups at all times. We have a very reliable mechanic that I've personally had for 20 years, even before I started this business. And we're kind of on a subscription plan with him, so we kind of have a flat rate that gets us through that we're able to budget for. Hi.
That was a great presentation.
Thank you.
So you're showing income, gross income to triple by 2028, but net margin would be flat. I'm wondering, is there anything that can be done operationally to become more efficient, drive up that net profit? And also with the recurring revenue sort of stopping after that initial first year, that flat rate, wouldn't that increase after the first year, your net profit?
Absolutely, absolutely. The only thing we were concerned about with our profit is, so we feel pretty prepared for this government contract, but it could end up doubling what we thought we were going to do. So we're expecting to have to add a couple of trucks to our fleet.
One more quick question.
Yeah.
One more quick question.
Yeah.
Have you thought of being a nonprofit?
We-
One of the things that we get, when we give stuff away, AmVets picks it up, but they leave a little tag and they get to deduct $1,000. Have you thought about that?
I have thought about that. It sounds like a lot of paperwork to begin with, and we just really like supporting nonprofits. It's crossed our mind for the resale shop, so it's not an official no. We just haven't crossed that bridge yet.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
Thank you.